morning. Okay, so that is a combine. That is not dirty dishes. It is a combine. All right, so it is time to get today started. We're going to do it with pick a number. I've got my timer set for 2 minutes, and I am going to give you each one as we go. And then if I need to do them here, we're going to get dressed to, whoops, here we go. Get dressed to shoes. All right. So, it's Tuesday. I had every intention on being live yesterday. But I had 3 panic attacks the night before. So I didn't sleep well. So I took the morning to sleep in, and there we go. All right, yes, people, even in all of this, we still need to get dressed to shoes every single day. Okay? We don't need to stay in our pajamas. We don't need it to be a treat to get dressed into real clothes, as I call them. It is something that should be happening every single day. Now, yes, you can plan pajama days, go for it. But as a rule, we should really be getting dressed to shoes every single day. I did my nails again yesterday or the other day, and I broke a nail. I am so not happy. This week of all weeks, I break a nail and on this hand. It's just, yeah, not happy. But that's okay. Oh, actually, okay. Hopefully, it will still be good. And what is it with, like, I'll talk about it in a minute. It kind of goes with getting dressed to shoes. All right. Next one is swish and swipe. All right. It is time to swish and swipe 2 minutes. And guess what? It shouldn't even take you 2 minutes. Here we go. What is it with stores not believing that people wear slippers in the middle of summer, spring? I mean, granted, it's still 30 degrees and still been snowing. Morning, Sheena. But why aren't stores carrying slippers? One needs slippers. I can't find slippers. I'm not happy. But whatever. Okay, so with swish and swipe, remember you are just wiping down the counters. You are getting the spots off the mirror. You are wiping off the top of the toilet, and you're swishing out the inside. That's it. That's all you need to do. Do it with a little piece of toilet paper, then you don't even make any laundry. Granted, right now using toilet paper. Granted, around here you can still find it. You can find it quite easily, actually. Um, so hopefully people are settling down. Granted, the lady yesterday at Walmart said that when non-essentials get stocked in, people show up and like buy them out of it. I was like, that's silly. But, you know, whatever. Can't control how other people are. So we don't. But make sure you get your swish and swipe done. Remember everything that we do during this morning routine and in our evening routine, you do for yourself. You're not doing it for anybody else. So there's no reason not to be doing it now. So make sure you get these things done on a daily basis. So it is very important for our psyche. All right, next one is plan our meals for the day. All right, so for me, Let's see. Giuseppe is going to make his chili today. So chili is for dinner, which makes sense considering are going from 60 degrees down to 40. Breakfast, I made a bunch of waffles yesterday, so we'll have waffles, and lunch is going to be sandwiches. There we go. Meals are planned for today, and then whatever chili we don't eat today then becomes lunches for the rest of the week. So I still need to make baked potato soup. I keep telling my sweetie I'm going to make baked potato soup, but I haven't done it yet. I got to do that. I need to do that. Remember, if we're feeling overwhelmed and we've got lots of stuff that we need to do and all those wonderful things, we need to make sure that we are just taking it one step at a time. Our to-do lists can grow exponentially when we're sitting at home and we're looking at little things. Today, right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 19 things that I would like to get done today. Do I think I'm going to get 19 things done? I know I'm not going to get 19 things done. Do all 19 things need to happen today? No. Would I like them to? Of course. That's why they're written down. But I already know I'm not going to get them all done. So I'm just going to go through the list and work on them. And when we get to that point, I'll show you how. All right. Next one up is number 12. That is Plan the Kids Day. So for those of you who don't have kids, you get a 2-minute break. So we're looking at assignments. We're looking at cleaning their room. We're looking at brushing their teeth. We're looking at eating. We're looking at drinking water, stuff like that, to make sure that they get everything done that they need to do too, without adding too many extra things like we do to us. So I'm using his daily board right now, so I'll have to do that at the end. And I can get his day planned for him. It really helps him to just go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So, and it's something that has helped so tremendously since we have begun. Let me set a timer. Since we started homeschool eons ago, to let him know exactly where he's at for the day. And some days it helps with his motivation as he starts crossing things off. And other days, not so much. Other days he looks at it and all he sees is how much, and he forgets that it's the whole day. So it's always a matter of what's he going to see. So, and we'll find that out. And hopefully, like an hour and a half, roughly. Hopefully, he sleeps in with his little bald haircut. He wanted to get his head shaved, so I did it. But can't wait for Katie to do it right, because she's got those really, really nice clippers. Yeah. So I told her I wanted unicorn hair. We'll see if she does it for me or not. We struck up a deal that I'm going to clean her house and she's going to dye my hair and cut my hair and cut Giuseppe's hair and cut Juan's hair, and I'm going to clean her house. So, don't know when it's going to start happening, but that's a deal that we made. All right. And next, we are going to set our goals for the day. I can spell. So that is number 1, set our goals for the day. Now, this helps give us a direction for the day. So, like right now, bring this down. Let's see. I want to carry over from yesterday on my closet shelves. And then one area in the sex room, I need to send in paperwork. I need to send Katie paperwork. I want to take a shower. Gisek needs a shower. I want to shave. I got to do Juan's lunch. Gisek's making chili. We want to make our version of Dippin' Dots. I need to send in work hours. I need to start next week's prep. I need to do next month's prep. I want to practice my Irish lessons. I've got my CBT, my herbology, my reading assignments. I have not even added in my NLP or anything like that. So some of these things are sending paperwork. That's 30 seconds, if that. Whereas CBT is a good half an hour. So the cleaning projects, the shelves in one area in Giusek's room, that can easily be tackled while he's doing classes. So everything, and then of course I've got his entire day worth of schoolwork. So everything gets split up, and I already know everything is not going to get done. But like making one's lunch, that has to get done today. Sending in the paperwork has to get done today. Sending in my work hours has to get done today. So there are certain things that I know have to get done today, and those will be addressed first. All right. Next thing up is we have continue in our planner, grab our list and to set up our calendar. All right, so appointments, let me set the timer. There we go. Appointments, extras, pamper time, all that stuff. Just X classes are on here. My sessions are on here. I have a possibility of one more today, but when I'm going to pamper, when I'm going to do my reading, when I'm going to do all those things, get scheduled in so that way I can keep moving and I don't worry about things. I also do it so that way I don't double book. So we want to keep as organized as possible, because especially at home, when we're working from home and we're doing school from home, and we still have to be at home, as the wife, the mom, whatever, lines can get blurred, and you want to keep a set definition of lines. These are work hours. This is cleaning time. This is fun time. This is school time. So you want to make sure you keep those lines as defined as possible, because otherwise work suffers, or home suffers, or play suffers, or school suffers. So you have to keep those lines as dictated as possible. Some jobs you can't, and I get that. But for the most part, you Maybe you can't do it for your job, but you can definitely do it for this is when I'm going to clean. This is when school is happening. Now, you don't have to like at 7:01 say, oh, I'm late for cleaning. So now I can't clean. Make them flexible, but keep them defined. And yes, that's very possible. All right, we're on to number 11, which would be once we have had breakfast and everything, we need to clean up the kitchen. You want to make sure that you are cleaning up your kitchen as you're going through the day because usually those dishes then just keep calling for us. Now, if you have a dishwasher, amazing. Some of us don't. Not a big deal, really. So just make sure that you're doing what you can to keep yourself as calm as possible. Yeah, calm as possible. So get that kitchen taken care of. I cannot believe that stores just, it's Wisconsin. They should know, but I went to go get Jacek some more sweatpants too, because he needs some more sweatpants. Not a single pair of long pants in the kids section. So, and yes, we had planned out this trip because we didn't get stuff in and we still needed some things. So we had planned that I would be going, and I did. And I was efficient and I knew where everything should have been. I really wanted some more um, bandanas, and they were all out. Mm-hmm. It's just, I cannot believe. I mean, my son doesn't wear jeans. Mm-hmm. My son has never worn jeans. He doesn't like jeans. So I need sweatpants. No, no sweatpants whatsoever. We live in Wisconsin, people. It's 30 degrees right now. We still need to wear pants here. So I've never understood that. I've never, ever, ever understood it. Just like, why do you need to get rid of swimsuits? Because people still go on vacations. Your boy don't wear pants either, like jean pants. Just actually hates jeans. He's never worn jeans. He has like these cargo pants that he wore when he was on the news. And that's like the only time he's ever worn them. Other than that, he wears sweatpants all the time. If I can get him into clothes. Let's preface that. If I can get him into clothes. Okay, next is number 9. That would be the laundry. Laundry. Keep it moving throughout the day. Don't be like me and have it sitting there for 2 days last week. It sat in the dryer for 2 days. Don't be like me. My night's sleep so defines how well the day is going to go the next day. I really have taken stock of that this last week. If I don't get a good night's sleep, it is a challenge for me to get everything done. It doesn't matter how much caffeine I have in the morning or anything like that. If I don't get a good night's sleep, I am like not efficient at all. I'm still so mad about this nail. Maybe I'll pull out a tea bag and my cornstarch and make one. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. I've got enough to do on my list today. I don't think I need to make a nail to it. I'll wait until my list isn't as big. Keep that laundry moving. Try to have the first batch finished, as in fold and put away, before you start another load. It just helps from the end result piling up. You don't want it to pile up. It piling up is not a good thing. We don't want that because it's not like, oh, if you have 2 loads, it just takes twice as long. No, it's like, it seems like it takes like 4 times as long. So like the time taken to do it like grows exponentially. All right, now we're on number 5, your core 6 check-in. All right, 2 minutes here. So, how was your sleep? Tonight? Last night? I got a good night's sleep. I put different rocks in to help with anxiety and no panic attacks last night, which is a good thing. Granted, there's no rhyme or reason as to why I get panic attacks, so just is what it is. Make sure you drink your water today. Make sure you eat your meals today. Make sure you take your meds today. Make sure you pamper yourself today. Make sure you move today. Those are our core 6 that are so important each and every day. You know, we can't let any one of them slack. Well, I can let meds slack because I don't take any. But other than that, so for everybody, 5 of them are so important. To where if you let any one of them slack, you're going to feel it. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, but you're going to feel it. If you don't drink your water, if you don't eat your meals, if you don't get a good night's sleep, if you don't take care of your inner person with your pamper, if you don't move around, any one of those will impact you. So if you continue to make sure that you're doing them, like I said, that is that core, that foundation, that everything else that we need to do is built on that core 6. So just make sure you're working on your core 6. Another reason why he has the whiteboard where he has to check off how much water he drinks, because he doesn't like water. He doesn't like to drink. All right. Next up is number 13, which is pick up, put away. Two minutes. Okay. The biggest problem that I'm hearing from people right now is as they're decluttering and going through and cleaning, they're coming up with stuff that they don't know what to do with. I give to you a couple options. Women's shelters are still open. Just go drop them off at the doorstep. Homeless shelters are still open. Just go drop it off at the doorstep. Post it on Facebook, or there's Let Go or whatever. Put it out in front of your road if you get a high traffic with a big sign that says free. Talk to friends. Maybe they know of someone or somewhere. So there are still options for getting rid of things. These are the things that you don't want. If there's something good enough for donation, we really don't want to put it in the trash. There's enough stuff in our landfills. We really don't want to do this. Free cycle. Yep. Free cycle is another one. So we really want to make sure that we're doing what we can. Is it going to take a little effort? Yes. So what I say to you then is keep putting the stuff in a bag or a box or a bin and have it out of the way. We actually started with, and that time is going to go off. Filling up the Fly Lady giveaway bag. So and believe me, it's filling up. Granted, I am going to take some of his old underwear that's in there and make him gloves. Some more gloves. All right. Number 2, what is your intention for the day? This is the feeling part of the day to keep you focused. So, planning your goals is the logical side of getting your day focused. The intention is the feeling side of getting your day focused. So, my intention today is going to be patience. Patience. Patience is so utterly important. So once we get our patience or our intention set down, then we know emotionally where we'd like to stand. And we can do a check-in throughout the day to see, are we doing a good job of being there? I had patience, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? I failed at it miserably. Some days are easier than others, and we just need to embrace the good ones and have short-term memory loss about the bad ones. So it's not a big deal. If you don't do it one day, maybe you chose the wrong word. And it's not a bad thing if you choose the wrong word. You just have to learn how to listen to where you're at, to what word is going to be the most productive. So that's another good one, productive. But the problem then is if you choose productive and you have a non-motivating day, then you feel like you failed at your word, because you're not going to look at it as you were productive in self-healing. You're not going to look at it as you were productive in taking time for yourself. You will say that you failed, even if you truly didn't. So it is a guide. Okay. The next one up is number 6. That would be make bed. All right. So the bed is the shiny sink of the bedroom. Obviously, it's in the bedroom. It doesn't have to look like you went to a hotel and got it made. It just needs to look like you put at least a little effort into it. It takes, depending upon how tucked in your bed is and how big it is and how many throw pillows you have, it takes roughly 3 minutes to make your bed. It's not that long at all. Okay. And I'm very particular, so it takes me 3 minutes to make my bed. So it doesn't really, you may be able to do it in the 2 minutes, you might not, but at least it's going to be better than what it was before the 2 minutes were up. Okay. So remember that, because your bed being made can help you whether you have a good day or a not so good day. That's awesome, Sheena. So is mine. So if you've had a good day, then getting into a made bed is like a wonderful feeling of accomplishment. If you've had a bad day, then getting into that made bed is like, oh, let all of this just go away from today. So it helps you no matter what kind of day you've had. All right. Last but not least, we are going to look at snacks in the fridge. Snacks and lunches. Let's throw dinner on there too. Oh my goodness. Well, happy early anniversary, Sheena. So prep what you can for dinner. Prep what you can for snacks. Prep what you can for lunches. It helps because we all know the healthy stuff is not just usually a grab and eat. Well, grapes and apples are, and some fruit are. But like even oranges, you got to peel them, right? So healthy stuff is not always a grab and eat. There's usually some sort of prep that goes with it. So doing that extra little step to get that done will help you immensely. Because then it's easier to say, go grab that instead of a bag of chips or whatever. And that's the other thing I noticed. The easy stuff is gone from the grocery store. Well, at least Walmart. The easy stuff is not there. The non-healthy stuff is not there. So that's really cool. I wonder if I've got it written down. I really do. I wonder if I got it written down somewhere. I may. I remember you sent me that email a while back with the first recipe I sent you. Oh, so that is your morning all planned out. Do you feel better or now do you feel overwhelmed? It's practice. Practice, practice, practice. I don't expect anybody to go from not doing any of these to doing all of these in one day. Like you just read, Sheena said, took for 4 years. It takes time and patience and practice and not giving up. You can't go from 0 to 100% in one day. It's not going to stick. You might be able to do them all one day. I could go through the list and get them done. But that doesn't mean they're going to stick. They're not going to become a habit. They're not going to become a lifestyle. So take your time. We still need to talk, Sheena, now that I have a voice. Mm-hmm. We need to talk. We have to talk. We must talk. So make sure you give yourself some grace. Make sure you give yourself time. It's not an automatic thing. Sure. Sure. I can do evenings. Tonight's evening is kind of booked. But tomorrow's evening I can definitely do. Or Thursday or Friday. So just let me know. Let me know. Send me a message. We'll figure it out. All right, guys, you have yourself an amazing day, and I will be back tomorrow morning. Bye. Bye, Sheena. Have a great one.